I've seen so many players try to compare between Canto and Genesio manager, but trust me, there is a very huge difference between these two managers. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys why Canto is actually the best manager in PES 2021, most especially in online matches. And don't mind my voice, guys. I have not been well for some weeks now, but I think I'm good to go on YouTube for now. Number one is no spacing and strong defense. As you can see in the defensive tactics of Canto, you see that his defensive style is all out defense and pressing is aggressive. This actually means that all the midfielders, especially the central midfielders and the defensive midfielders, they do all they can to protect the defense. Most of the players move out of their position just to protect the defense, and it can be seen here in the gameplay that the defense is usually clustered, and which makes it difficult for the enemies to penetrate. Actually, the opponents, not enemies. If you're playing against players who play a lot of long balls or counter attacks, you can make use of this manager, because this manager can definitely stop any defense from counter attacks. One very funny disadvantage with this manager is that sometimes the players lose control and they come at the midfield, more especially the defenders. Number two is player availability in the midfield area. Canto has the best midfield setup, allowing box-to-box players and destroyers taking full part in the game. And you can see in this picture that it is so midfield oriented. It has so much access to midfielders, so leaving them opportunities to participate so much in the game, especially in the attack. They can also act as wingers because this formation has no wingers. So mostly box-to-box players fit in best in this formation, and destroyers are urgently needed to help in the defense and in the midfield. And opponents find it very difficult to pass through the midfield because the midfield is usually clustered, and the formation is focused on the midfield, so it will be very difficult for opponent to pass through the midfield area because of its spacing. And when setting the midfielders in their position, the most important position is the defensive midfielder, because he holds the gap between the midfielders and the defenders. And for you to play this formation well, you have to set it in the right way. Before we take the last reason why Canto is the best manager in PES 2021, let's take a quick note on how to use this manager. Actually, in as much as we play the manager, especially the use of players very well, no one can absolutely win us in online matches. It is specific. In as much as we don't make mistakes and we don't play a lot of pressure, then I think we are good to go. Number 3 is counter gameplay in the attacking area. So this is also a good manager to play your counter games or lofted games. This is actually a good manager for that, even though it doesn't fully fit in for counter attacks, but at least it is good for it. So if you think you can play counter attacks, it's also possible in this manager too. the key and the secret to all this gameplay is the way you set your players and your gameplay. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and you will see our content all the time.